So Accra House of Folk has confirmed Didi Dramani as the head coach of the club, and I want us to talk about it. First of all, it's just unfortunate that the recent memory of Dramani we have is the last local Black Stars, or the champ competition that he played with the local Black Stars, where he failed to qualify Ghana to the AFCON. So we have that in mind, and it cannot affect him when you mention his name. But away from that, he's a very brilliant manager. And coaching, one thing about coaching is that you're as good as your last job. So people still will refer to that. But as folk fans here, and Didi Dramani is not somebody that I am going to tell you his records or who he is. An experienced manager, technical director for Right to Dream, work with Norgeland, very former Kumasi Asankroko coach the women's team too as well. He's an experienced coach, and this is what I feel about his appointment. First of all, his appointment easily makes House of Folk a title contender next season. So other teams are here to make signings, but I think this would be one of the biggest signings, or one of the most impactful signings going into next season from any club in the Ghana Premier League. Because one, he's very experienced, he understands the domestic league, and he has a lot of respect. One thing about the Ghana Premier League is that you also need a coach who commands a lot of respect, and that helps you. That's one of the reasons why Maxwell Kunodu and Legon Cities never went on relegation. When Maxwell Kunodu was at Legon Cities, they had issues and problems. But the team never went on relegation because of the head coach they had. And in the Ghana Premier League, you need a coach who commands some little bit of respect. I don't know how I'm going to explain that, but it really works in our football. Away from that, he's very brilliant and understands how to get players to perform very well. Also, he's very familiar with the Ghana football setting and how things runs here. Another thing that I believe House of Folk needs to do is Didi will be as good as the technical coaches that they add to him. He's brilliant, but he may belong to the Karim Zito kind of year group, he's very learned. What he will need is young coaches who can also complement his ideas and modernize some of the things he wants to do. He's brilliant, very, very technocrat, and he knows how to coach players to be better. Maybe sometimes he will demand too much from the players, the technique, so he may forget the winning part of him. Because he has worked with a lot of academy players, one of the challenges that House of Folk may have under him would be he concentrating more on playing beautiful football or getting the players to get some techniques right, away from being more competitive. So that's why I think if he's able to get good technical team, and I understand that they are looking at going for the coach Fifi, who was with Golden Case. He's very experienced, he's more competitive. One thing Didi will need is a coach who can help him to be very competitive, and House of Folk will be very great. I think this is a very good signing, very great one. But what happens to Ouattara? Where is he? Anyway, that's House of Folk, and when they will answer that. But let me know what you also think about this. But House of Folk fans, you guys need to be happy about Ouattara's appointment, because you guys need to be happy about Didi's appointment, because it's a big one. If you look around the domestic scene, he's one of the experienced coaches you can find. Let me know what you think. Continue it again. Bye-bye for now.